Welcome to Punch TV. Here, whether it's models, meals, or music, we love to make. So this episode is all about crafting. You're going to hear from Craig and his family, and we got to go to a new cool business called Nefelibata, which sells inspiration and joy in the form of secondhand craft supplies. So stay tuned. I am so excited to be at Nefelibata. Now, please tell me that I'm saying that right. Is that right, Shala?
Yeah, it's Nefelibata. It means cloud walker, one that walks among the clouds of their imagination, an unconventional person of society, literature, and art.
That really sums up, I think, the spirit of what this shop is all about. I was so excited to hear that you had opened up and in the neighborhood, so woo-hoo-hoo, even better. Okay, tell the people, what is this shop about?
So we are an equal alternative to always buying new for arts and craft supplies. So we take donations and put them out so that they can be consumable again, so that we're having less stuff in our landfills. And we take not just donations, but buy and sell. So those things that you're like, oh, I spent some money on it, I can't give it up. It's a way to like get a little bit of cash back, and knowing that it's going back into the community and actually presented where people will actually buy it and want to do and create something with it. And I also bring in a lot of antique and retro stuff. So there's lots of nostalgia in the store.
It has an awesome feel, like it's very comfortable. It feels very homey when you walk in, and all the little touches are lovely and great. But when I first heard about what your business was, I was like, oh, maybe all my precious things will have a home, because I am a chronic crafter. I start a million things. And you know, sometimes you start a craft and you think, this is for me. And then the fire fizzles, and then you're onto something new. And then meanwhile, you inherit this huge backlog of stuff where you don't want to just throw it out. And you feel like you owe some respect to it. I don't know, it's kind of a weird thing for me. Maybe it's just personal, but it's like, I want to know that my supplies have a life of their own, and that someone will get inspiration from them and make something beautiful and great that will like bring them joy. So to know that there is a place in the world for my orphaned craft supplies is really, really great. I'm sure I'm not alone in this.
Oh, no. That is like probably the biggest thing that I hear from people. They're like, oh, yay. I have been holding on forever because I just want to make sure that it's going to get in the hands of people that will love it as much as I did, right? Yeah. And yeah, it's often, you know, everyone comes in and some people are like, I could probably put as much stuff that's in the store in the store. So yeah, and probably donate about half of it because I probably don't use it. And what you were saying about, you know, trying something, we actually get a lot of people that come in and we're like, I have wanted to try that, but I went and saw how much that cost, and I couldn't bear to try something at that cost to find out I didn't like it. Right. So here I get to buy it today because it's at a reasonable price, and I get to play around. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all arts and crafts really is about losing the fear, jumping in with both feet, and trying to express your creativity in some ways. And then sometimes when there's a price point attached to that that's prohibitive, it just puts the clamp down on like all of your potential. So it's awesome to have this amazing gift. Now, you're doing classes too, right?
Yeah, so when we get in bulk stuff, I kind of like sneak it aside and go, okay, awesome. Like I may not be an expert at this, but look it's enough that we can actually do it together. So my concern is more about community and bonding over crafting than like me being fancy and showing you a special technique. I'm hoping that I can eventually build relationships with people within the community who are really great at that stuff, and they can provide a little something. If I say, hey, guess what, I have, you know, 10 looms, would you love to come in and do that? Because I know you're really good at it. So yeah, right now we have a visual journaling group that we're using vintage old albums because they're sticky. And so you can like put all your papers on, and it's great. We are really distanced, so it's lots of yelling at each other, but it's great because a lot of us just haven't had that kind of community in a long time.
Well, even pre-COVID, I mean, there's something special that happens when you put crafters together in a room, because like the sparks literally fly. One person's, oh, that would have never occurred to me in a million years. Like, I'm totally piggybacking on that idea. And then that just happens throughout, like the lightning just sparks throughout the whole room and everybody's creating something great. And there's like a really warm and fuzzy feeling that happens. Now, I know you've done some online stuff in the meantime. Do you get some of that in the online classes, or do you find that really that community building happens more in person?
Oh no, we've definitely gotten that on the online. Like just because everybody's doing such different stuff, and it's like, oh, I wouldn't have even taken it in that direction. That's really cool. So we like hold our stuff up to the camera and have that fun. So yeah, it's been really good. And I think it's just for actually all of us, it was just committing that time to craft because we know we deserve that creative outlet and dedicating our time to that. So.
Yeah, it is about carving it out for yourself, because yeah, if you're like, someday I'll do this, you'll never do it. But you have to like take the time, and if you're committed every week, it's sort of like being in a team sport too, where it's like, well, if I don't show, I'm letting the team down. So yeah, it has that kind of pressure, but good peer pressure.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it really, if somebody doesn't show up, we're usually like, are you okay? Like, we're all a little worried. So, and they're like, oh no, I just needed that. And we're like, okay, we can respect that you just needed that day or week off. But so far, nobody's really purposely like not come. Okay. So, yeah.
Why would you not want to? Okay, so I want to ask a little bit more personal questions. Like how did you get into doing this to start with? Like, I admire your bravery so much for starting a business, period, because it's a scary thing. Is this the first time that you've opened a business?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I have been mom for over a decade now. So we were living out in Aberdeen, so out of Saskatoon, but not in Saskatoon. And our older two just moved out. And so we moved into the city, downsized, and I was trying to figure out where to go. And I always kind of chewed on the idea of wanting to do a specialized thrift store. I love Hazelwood, I love Better Off Duds, but I changed like a chameleon, so I could never do fashion. I was like, I would not match my aesthetic of my store half the time. So I was like, I don't know what to do. And then I came across Portland has a store similar, and I saw they have like a doll parts bin, and they were posing in it, and I went, that's my jam. I could do craft and art. I love crafting and art. And that is the chameleon that I could totally live in. So, and it's just kind of me came out, and all that was like August 24th. And we found the building here and signed our lease September 1st, and like built the back room, built everything in it, painted it, and opened by October 6th. So
that's stunning. Holy smokes. Well done.
Went from like, I'm a mom to, oh gosh, I guess I'm a business owner now. So, but I really love it. I go home and I think for the first like month I cried because I was just so happy that I get to do this every day. And I was like, I don't care if we only just pay the bills every single day. I do not need to gain a penny off of this. My payment is so much joy of doing what I love. So.
Awesome. And you have a business that brings joy to other people. You're selling joy. So yeah, that all makes sense. It's amazing. And now, there is fashion in crafting because trends come and go all the time. Like we're back to macrame again after like 25, 35, whatever years it's been. What are you finding that people are coming in that are and asking for in the craft supply world, like trends that you're noticing?
Yeah. So macrame is a big one. Our macrame comes and it goes pretty fast around here. Another really cool one that's coming up is stained glass. That's a really big new craft trend. And also painted mirrors are a big one coming in. And making your own clothes. That has been a huge shift. And visual mending. We also get lots of collagers and junk journal, visual journaling, because we have our papers that we take out for that, and so we get a lot of collagers in. So.
Cool. Well, you have awesome supplies everywhere I look, and there is inspiration in every single corner. So whether you're a beater or a sewer or a painter or a drawer or whatever, you will find something here. So thank you for bringing your business to the community because it's amazing and great. And I wish you all the best of luck and hope you're super successful and you make more than just paying the bills so that you can expand and have all your other dreams come true. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Punch TV is brought to you in part by Amazing Stories, providing Saskatoon with comics, games, toys, graphic novels, t-shirts, and more for over 22 years. Online at AmazingStoriesComics.com. In person on 8th Street in Saskatoon.
It's a little shaky, but you've got it? Yeah, it's like an earthquake. You know, in Saskatchewan, actually, we get a ton of earthquakes. Like, the earth is shaking all the time, we just don't know it. This can't feud. If the earth is a-shaking, don't be a bacon, baby, yeah! Woo! Hey, everybody! It's me, Hank, and I'm here today with my BFF in the whole wide world. It's Tony! Hey, Tony, do you know what I L-O-V-E love?
The smell of hot dogs in the morning, yes.
That's right. I also love these movies, TV shows, and the book we're going to talk about right now on Tweetbeat. All right. Woo! So I have a few things to quickly cover today. Check out more recommendations at the bottom of the screen. Now let's start with hockey, more specifically Mr. Brian Burke, who wrote a book called Burke's Law. That's right, the hockey team builder and cup winner took us through his entire life, from birth to not winning the cup with my Toronto Maple Leafs, and everything after and in between. Great book for hockey fans, sports fans, and those who love true stories about hard work. You need to read it. You need to love it. You also need to love Flora and Ulysses on Disney Plus, where a hungry, poetic superhero squirrel teams up with a young girl to save her family by repairing fractures in her parents' broken hearts. She makes friends along the way and a few enemies like an animal control officer and Kate McCucci's rabies fearmonger. Flora and Ulysses are the dynamic duo we have been waiting for. 86 out of 100. And finally, for rent on iTunes and Amazon Prime, it's Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar, starring Kristen Wiig and Annie Momolo. Recently unemployed besties go on an epic adventure complete with killer mosquitoes, the dude from 50 Shades, and breast-flapping banana boats. It's silly, quirky fun. 72 out of 100. Check it out. So, that's it for me. My name is Hank, that's Tony. For everything you should be watching, reading, listening to, playing, follow at Fisher Cruise and at PunchYXE. See you next time on Tweetbeat. Alright.
Hey everybody, this is Craig Silliphant for Punch TV, and I am here with my two kids, Luke and Imogen, and today we're going to teach you how to write a song. So first, what we want to do is get in the zone. First, should we shake the sillies out a little? Okay, so to get in the zone, you can see you can do anything to get in the zone, really. You want to get in the zone to find the right space for you to create anything, really. Yeah, that's okay. So you might be lighting some candles. You might be putting dimming the lights or whatever. I put on my Willie Nelson headband. I got my Kiss socks on here, you can see. And Luke's got his tape cassette shirt here, so we're getting in the music vibe. And I've got my skull ring going on, too.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Well, what do you mean it doesn't make any
It
sense?
doesn't even make any sense that it's here. Why is it?
Let me show you how it makes sense. So, one of the songwriting gods, Keith Richards, right here. See what he's got on his finger there?
Oh my
You see?
God.
I'll show you a better picture. Look at that. Look at that. So the first thing you want to do when you're going to write a song is you got to decide what that song's about, right? And it could be about anything. It could be a love song. Maybe you had your heart broken recently. It could be about something cool like Van Halen's Panama is just about driving a cool car or something, right? So what are we going to write about today, Luke?
Animal Crossing New Horizons
Ah,
on
so-
Nintendo Switch.
Right. So Luke's a big fan of Nintendo Switch and Animal Crossing, and so today we're going to write a song about Animal Crossing. So the next step is research. Now, they always say write what you know, and if someone broke your heart and you want to write a sad song about that, of course you're the one that knows your pain the best. But, if you, like I said, want to write about something else, something cool, then it's a good idea to know about that thing. If you want to write about 18th century Spanish ships, then you should learn a bit about that. You might get some cool terminology from the parts of the ship or something like that you can put in the song. So, we're going to talk about Animal Crossing today, and we're going to do a little bit of research, and this is Luke's favorite part. So, what have you got besides playing the game? What do you got for research? We've got a Master Builder's Island Handbook. It's got all kinds of cool information about Animal Crossing in there. And the game itself, so we'll check that out. How's the research going?
Good.
So now the next step here is you could write the lyrics first, you could write the music first. We're going to start with the music first. So you can see I've got my trusty guitar. Now we could write it in many different styles. There's heavy metal, there's blues, there's folk. I say we kind of choose between folk or blues here. So something nice like folky kind of sound, or like Down and Dirty Blues. What do you want? What do you think we should do?
Down and Dirty Blues.
You want the blues? You think this should be like a sad bluesy song about Animal Crossing?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll do that then. So, that's pretty easy. You just...
I woke up this morning.
Yeah, exactly.
And I went to my villager's house.
Okay, well, we'll write some lyrics here. So when you're writing lyrics, you got any structure you want, but you can go verse, chorus, whatever like that. And I always listen to Tom Petty, who had a great word of wisdom. He said, "Don't bore us, get to the chorus." So make sure you have a great hook at that chorus. We got to come up with some lyrics. We've got a bit of a chord progression here. So how do you think we should start? If I go...
I woke up this morning. I played Animal Crossing.
I woke up this morning, I played Animal Crossing. I like that. Okay, so we'll write that down. We'll write a few other things down, too.
Sad.
You're sad?
Yes.
Well, that'll help write a blues song then, won't it?
Yes.
Yes. All right, so we mocked up a little bit of a song here. We might go down to the studio and record it, but just to give you a little taste of it, here's what it sounds like. I woke up this morning, I played Animal Crossing. And then sometimes when you're trying to get your ideas together, you can record it. So I've moved to my little basement recording studio, and we'll quickly throw the track together. We start with the tempo, maybe get some shakers in there, lay down a guitar part, then do the vocals, mix it all together, and we'll see what we come up with at the end.
I woke up this morning, I played Animal Crossing. It sure isn't boring, it's better than flossing. I got this new villager, and this guy is rocking. Hey there, new guy, welcome to my world. Hey there, new guy, welcome or something like that. Tom Nook likes root beer. My new friend likes chit chat. Oh, but I better warn him, 'cause Tom Nook is a crook man. Hey there, new guy. Welcome to my island. Hey there, new guy. Welcome to my island.
Whoo, baby. That's how you write a song. That's how you write a blues song. I can't tear him off of the switch, but, we're done for today anyway. So this is Craig Silliphant and Luke Silliphant for Punch TV.
Punch TV is brought to you in part by Amazing Stories, providing Saskatoon with comics, games, toys, graphic novels, t-shirts, and more for over 22 years. Online at AmazingStoriesComics.com. In person on 8th Street in Saskatoon.
Okay, we're making
You guys
craft.
get to do the blue lines.
This is speed crafting, and we don't know what we're doing at all. So this is going to be really fun. Okay, so what do we do?
So you each get one of those, and you're gonna blow like crazy, and then try to get your bubbles up so that you can put your paper on top and make input.
Oh, okay.
lines. So
blowing into
into the, yeah.
Are you
So
good? Can you blow
just blow
through your
up.
mouth?
Yeah, there you go. Once you got it like good amount, then you'll take up your
I
paper
have no idea you can blow bubbles with a mask
and like,
on.
boop, boop. See, it starts, and then you go again.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Oh, my bubbles are shallow. Here, we'll press a little bit. I'm cheating. Oh, I blew it.
That's okay.
It's a heart. It's a human heart. Okay, that's okay. I can make bubbles
Oh
over
my
here.
goodness, how did you do that? That's awesome. It does look like a heart.
Perfect.
I am really old, so.
Oh, I did get a couple. I got some.
Awesome. So we'll put those over here, let
Okay.
them dry,
Okay.
Okay.
and we're gonna extra.
Oh, what is happening? This is the crazy
can
part. I don't even know what this is. But
Definitely mix these up,
Okay.
Okay.
because we're gonna give it a little oomph to it. Woo! So this has got glue, shaving cream, and paint in it. And we're gonna make arch rainbows. I'll show you real quick.
Okay.
Can you eat this?
No, but there is ones that you can make that are edible, that are foam painted. Look at our.
Hey, Tony, we could give you a fresh shave. When we're done.
Yes, I'm here for that.
I don't think I'm very
Okay.
good at mixing this one since I'm like not as good as
So-
mixing.
I'm gonna take the purple one, and you're just gonna place it so it gets like foamy. And we're gonna each have 3 little arches. Toot toot.
Like a rainbow.
Like a rainbow. And then when it dries like in your foam. All puffy and fun.
Oh, cool.
Like those 80s t-shirts.
Yeah.
Big puffs on them.
So I'll let you.
So what are we doing?
grab-
We're using this and we're
Make-
making.
Make some arches.
Yeah, your blue one's underneath that pink.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, perfect. I'll switch you.
Okay, sweet. Thank you.
And after all this, we'll sanitize like crazy.
Your eyes clean.
Yeah. Oh no! I overfoamed.
Oh yeah, you got that a lot. I'm gonna just slop it.
Ta-da!
Oh, that's yours. Go hard.
I'm good.
Now I just got to do the pink.
Okay, super sweet.
Is there like rules to this or can
No,
I just-
never.
Oh, because I got orange with green or blue, whatever this is.
Oh,
Oh, I like that.
yours
No.
looks like a alt rock photo album cover. Yeah, I like it.
Like we could try to do it all fancy and normal, but who wants to do that? Look at that.
Woo! Beautiful. Okay. So
Awesome.
Now,
2 crafts in like 5 minutes.
and I'm doing really good clean job here.
Yeah, that's good. It's soap based.
Yeah.
2 crafts.
Now each one has a light line outline. So you should be able to see it to some
okay.
degrees.
Yeah.
This one's a circle with 2 arches. Boop, boop.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm going to move these
Okay.
out of our dynamic. So you're going to take the ice cube, and I'll show you with mine, because mine's,
Okay, go ahead. Ice cubes. So is that ice cold?
it is, but it will dry. It's just a really different way to do painting,
Oh, wow.
and it has a really different medium. So pick whatever color you want, okay, and work on your,
Well, then, I'm gonna like try to do, oh, that's,
These are gonna be like really like Mark Rocco or something.
yeah. Crafting is so therapeutic.
It is, and you know, we lose sight of like art as an experience. Like when you get to be an adult and you're making something, it's like that thought of like, someone's gonna see this is always in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
And you forget that it doesn't have to be about like having a product at the end. It can just be about
Yes.
the doing.
Oh, 100%.
Right?
I really like yours.
high school art classes pay off.
Woo-hoo. Yeah. How's that art degree working out for you, Tony?
That's awesome, there you go.
Money
That's
well
fine.
spent. All right. Now.
Woo-hoo! 5 years of university. Right there.
Yeah, only the best.
Only the best.
Okay, I'm gonna move these over because we will need space.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, yeah. Oh! Oh! That's so
And his reaction is like, oh!
Oh! Cool. Awesome.
There we go. I love it.
That's pretty fun. That's awesome.
So there you go. Cat attack. Yeah.
Cat attack.
And
I was cleaning my hand,
fair enough.
but I think it looks like a Cthulhu, space Cthulhu now.
Right.
There you go.
So I'll just quickly show you kind of a really cool way with the bubble pick ones. Once they dry,
Okay.
you can make really lovely line art on them. So let me remember my stuff here, if I can do it correctly.
Oh, cool.
Ah. It looks like a naked lady.
And
My
so
heart
like
died.
they're so beautiful because yeah, they have often like just I love that.
Yeah.
I made the art.
You made art.
I splattered.
Good job.
There you
Well,
go.
there you go.
My bubble art turned out a little bit different, but I like it
That looks awesome.
because it's sort of like a spaceship slash Cthulhu slash human heart.
It does look like a human heart. It
does.
See, and I would even trace that once that dries.
Yeah.
And you could totally outline it with a heart. That would be really cool.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Thank
team.
you so much for
Yeah.
guiding us through. Like, and now I have all this art to hang on the wall. Well done.
Yay, thanks, team.
Awesome.
Bye.
Thank you.
My mom's getting this one.